right, back once again for another live show, boys and girls. They just keep on coming, they keep on flowing out of wherever they're coming from. But today we are taking a look at Matchday 3, Part 1 in 2019 Africa Cup of Nations, boys and girls. It's starting to heat up over in Africa, and I don't mean in the temperature, I mean with the football, boys and girls. So let's get cracking and get on with the show. That's right, back once again with another prediction show live right here on Twitch. So hello to those who are watching on Twitch, and again, hello to any of you guys who are watching on the re-upload over on YouTube, boys and girls. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe, and of course, hop over to Twitch and smash the old follow button over there. Just been readily informed that I'm on 59 followers, which is massive for me. I wanted to get to 50 by the end of these live sessions, and we've still got a bunch to go. So yeah, big thank you to all you new followers, and again for your commitment. Anyway, so let's get cracking. We've got a bit to cover today, and we're going to start with a quick refresh of the nations that are in Group A. Obviously, we've got the hosts in there, Egypt, and they are... Where are they? They're not here. They are the Democratic Republic of Congo. They're not the hosts, though. And they've had a right old rough time. Started the tournament at 20-1. I've not updated the graphic. I've just spotted this. But their odds are actually... They started 20-1. They went to 66-1. They are now 150-1. So ignore that graphics on the screen. They are their starting graphics. I did not open that. I didn't change that bad boy. Joining them, it is Egypt. You know, their odds have not, they've changed a little bit. They've just got better and better as the tournament's gone on. Started at 4-1, they remained at 4-1, but they're now 3-1, hot off the press, boys and girls. As I get a bit of an alert on my phone, I'm going to mute you just in case you decide to kick it to top gear. So let's get rid of you. So Egypt's still doing business, and they look in command of Group A. And joining them, it is Uganda, who have started the tournament at 150-1, went to 40-1, and that's where they are, remaining at 40-1. Yeah, I know. I did hear a lot of criticism by people, me giving Democratic Republic of Congo a hard time in my early door predictions back in March. I said that they wouldn't do well, and a lot of the fans came out of the woodwork and said, you know what, Congo going to be something decent in this tournament, but unfortunately it's not failed to materialise. They've got to basically win or bust their last game to get themselves any consideration to get themselves out of this group. So Uganda are at 2. They went from 150 all the way through to 40-1, and joining them it is Zimbabwe, who started the tournament at 150-1, went down to 80-1, but now all the way back up to 250-1. So they've drifted up and down all over the place. But right now they look doomed. And here is a quick look at the table. But don't look at the table just yet. Have a look at the results first and foremost. So we did open up with a couple of okay picks. Basically, I had them the wrong way round. So I predicted Egypt to beat Zimbabwe 2-0. They just beat them 1-0. And then Democratic Republic of Congo, I expected them to beat Uganda, but they lost. But into Matchday 2, Uganda took on Zimbabwe. It probably, you would say a must-win game. It was a draw, though. Ended up all square. Uganda picking up another point to add to their win already. Zimbabwe getting their first point in the tournament as well. I actually called this one. Got this one. Bang on the schnoz, boys and girls. Got this one 1-1. So yeah, happy with that. Egypt against Congo was a bit one-sided. Obviously, Egypt looking good right now. 2-0 victory. And I actually called that one as well. Let's end the stream right there. As you can see, 2 green blobs. Bang on the nose. So yeah, I called it. So the Group A looks like this right now. Egypt top of the pops with 2 wins out of 2. Uganda looking good as well with an unbeaten record. They go against Egypt now in the next match. We'll talk about it in just a second. Zimbabwe and Democratic Republic of Congo have got it all to do. Zimbabwe are in a better situation. They just need a draw would give them 2 points. Probably not enough though. I think they need to win it if they're going to go all out and into the knockout stages. Just to recap, just like Copa America, the top 2 nations in the groups go through. The third place will have to duke it out, and we'll see how they pan out in the best third placed table. And we'll do that wrapping up the next time, because this is the last time we see Group A predictions. The next time you'll see all this lot will be in the last 16 roundup. And what a show that's going to be. That's a big, that might be like an hour special. We'll have to wait and see. So let's get cracking and take a look at your predictions. Well, Purple Hazer, who's joining me here right now over on the Twitchosphere, he had Egypt 1, Congo 0. He also picked up the 1-1 draw against Uganda and Zimbabwe. So just 1 goal off the money there. So not too shabby for him. Also on the stream was Liam Martin, MUFC. He came in with a 3-0 victory for Egypt over Congo and a 3-0 victory for Uganda over Zimbabwe. So not too shabby, but half right, half wrong sort of thing. Double Up also came in with the same. He also came in with a draw for Uganda. He also picked up Egypt with a win as well. So both Purple Hazer and Double Up with very close predictions. The goals were just a little bit off, but ultimately not too bad indeed. Over on YouTube, we had a couple of picks as well. The Football Nerd came in, also picking out the draw, and he also picked out the Egypt victory as well. So he pretty much copied Purple Hazer's prediction right there. And same deal, Pompey Lad. Looks like Pompey Lad and the Football Nerd. They listened to our points of view, perhaps. Uganda 0, Zimbabwe 0 went with the draw. He also went with the draw with Egypt and Democratic Republic of Congo. So all in all, not bad picks by the majority of us. Again, you guys who are watching on the YouTube can still participate in these prediction shows. Just get your picks in now for this matchday 3, and when I come back around to do the second round match thingamajig, we'll take a look at your picks and we'll get them into the show next time out. Uganda up against Egypt out in Group A. Ignore the blip at the top there. So what we got for you here. So the two sides have played each other 20 times in all competitions. Egypt winning 15 of them. Uganda picking up 2 victories, 3 draws as well in the hat. The bookmakers have Egypt quite commanding favourites, 3-4. So basically you spend $3, you win 4 back or something like that. Uganda 9-2 favourites as well. So Egypt are 3-4 on, and Uganda are 9-2. So they're long shots. The draw is 11-5. So yeah, it's favourable for Egypt. For me, we've got a pick in the house already. Purple Hazer's going big. He's going 3-0 victory for Egypt. I'm going the same sort of result, but not as big as that. Some wise man told me once there's not many goals in Africa, but I'm going with 2-0. I'm going with 2-0, boys and girls, for Egypt to pick up the big W, and that will make it 3 wins out of 3. Put Uganda. What would they be on? They would be pretty much out, I'd say. I think they'd have what do they got right now? They got what do they have? What was their points tally? So I'm backing up a bit. So Uganda on 4 points. So they'll be all right. They'll be all right on that. So they'll probably make it through. Probably right now they could be even runners up with 4 points. So Uganda should make it through regardless of this outcome of this event. However, it could get a little bit interesting with some other results right here. So kicking off forward to the other game in Group A is Zimbabwe up against the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, the DRC started the tournament in my eyes. As probably the second favourites for this group, but they've completely not showed up for this tournament. So this is a must-win game for them. This is the last game of the group stage, last chance for anything to get themselves out of it. The odds, or the last few times that these two sides have duked it out, it's pretty close. Zimbabwe edging it, 2 wins, 1 draw, and a loss. Congo also a loss and 2 losses and a win. Out of 4 games that they've played, they've just played 4 times between each other over the years. The bookmakers do have, what do they have here? They actually have Congo as favourites, 11-8, I believe. That looks favourites to me. 2-1 for Zimbabwe. The draw is 11-5. We have a pick in the house. Purple Hazer's going 2-1 for Zimbabwe. 2-1 for Zimbabwe. For me, unfortunately, I'm sitting on the fence on this one. I just can't see Congo getting into. I think they've blown it. They've blown their chance. I'm going with a 1-1 draw. Give Zimbabwe another point. Give Congo their first and only point. Should see Uganda go through as second spot, and then it'll be a waiting game for Zimbabwe in third for 2 points on the board. Doubtful that's going to be enough for them to get through to the knockout stages, but you never know. You never know. Football is a weird old beast. But anyway, that is Group A. What have I got for you over in Group B? Well, let's take a little look at it. Quick reminder of the nations. We have these bad boys. Burundi started off the tournament at 200-1. They stayed at 200-1, and they are now 500-1. Yep, that's right. So they've drifted, and they've drifted dramatically. Another nation that's drifted dramatically is Guinea. Started the tournament at 16-1, went to 33-1, now 50-1 to win the whole stinking lot. Alongside them, though, are these little surprise packages, and it's Madagascar. They started as 250-1, went down to 150-1, now as still quite long, though, 200-1 to win the whole tournament. But the red hot favourites for this group, and probably one of the red hot favourites for the tournament, it is Nigeria. Started off at 8-1, went to 7-1, and that's where they've remained. They are 7-1 to win the whole tournament as a whole. So, yes, Madagascar are the fairy tale. They are just doing enough. And here is a quick look at the table. They currently sit second, and that's because of their recent results. And we'll take a look at those right now. Obviously, Nigeria opened up the campaign with a 1-0 win over Burundi. I called a 3-1 victory. Went big on that one. But they got the right result. Incorrect scoreline. Guinea took on Madagascar in their opening games, and that ended up as a 2-2 draw. And I got that one bang on the nose. That was match day 1. How did I do in match day 2? Well, I did okay. Nigeria against Guinea was a big fat 1-0 win for Nigeria, and I actually saw it as a 3-1 win for Nigeria. Again, I'm expecting them to score a bucket load of goals, but so far they're not doing enough. 2 goals, 2 clean sheets, and they are top of the pile, 6 points, doing business. They're just grinding out the results, getting them done, get themselves through, and right now I think they're through now. You know, their position in the table will fluctuate maybe. But Madagascar took on Burundi, and again it was a must-win game for both sides, and Madagascar was like, you know what, it's ours. They went with a 1-0 victory for Madagascar. I went 2-0 for Madagascar, so not too shabby, boys and girls. That Group A and Group B, I don't think I've got one completely wrong. I've got a couple of greens knocking about, and yeah. So lots of positivities for Madagascar and Nigeria as they sit top of the pops. Guinea, though, not out of it just yet. Guinea take on Burundi, must-win game for Guinea. It looks like Burundi are out. I think that Y indicates they are eliminated, and Nigeria are through, and Madagascar are guaranteed at least 3rd spot. So it's looking good for Nigeria, Madagascar, Nigeria. Play out a draw if those two were to play out a draw, which could be the case. You know, it's not going to. I think Madagascar would have taken 2nd spot right here, right now. So you know what? I think that if I could change my prediction, I might switch it for a draw, because I think Nigeria, Madagascar, they might grind it. They might do the old, let's take it easy on ourselves a little bit. They're both through anyway, and I'm sure Madagascar would have taken that at the start of the tournament. So anyway, let's take a look at those games. Yes, kickoffs for those 5 o'clock Central European time, 30th of June, which is 2 days from now, which would be Sunday my time. So let's take a look at your picks first and foremost. Purple Hazer, who's joining us on the Twitch sphere, he went 2-0 Nigeria over Guinea, and he also went with Burundi over Madagascar 3-1. Double Ump joined us on the stream as well with the 2-0 victory for Nigeria over Guinea. He decided to go with Madagascar 1-0. Yeah, not bad there, not bad picks there. And then Liam Martin FC went 2-0 Nigeria, 2-0 Madagascar over Burundi. So yeah, not too shabby on the Twitch. Not too shabby. How about on the old YouTube? Well, the Football Nerd came in with a 2-1 victory for Nigeria over Guinea. He also went with Madagascar as well, 1-0 over Burundi. And the Pumpy Lad, 96 PUP, he went Nigeria 1, Guinea 0, Madagascar 2, Burundi 2 indeed. So very good picks all round. So very, very happy with that. So let's take a look at the final games in Group B. It's Madagascar against Nigeria. Madagascar 2nd, Nigeria 1st. They have played each other 4 times in all competitions. Nigeria winning 3 of them. There's been a draw as well. The bookmakers do see this heavily in favour of Nigeria. 10-11. The odds. Madagascar 4-1, 13-8 the draw. The Purple Hazer out in New Zealand. He's going 2-0 Nigeria. He's going big on this one. I'm also going with a victory. I'm just I probably right now I would change my mind. I would go for a draw, but because I've just seen the indications there. But I am going to stick with it. I'm going to stick bold with my prediction. It's in text. It's in print. It's a 2-1 victory for Nigeria, and that should see them top of the pops. To be honest with you, I think Purple Haze's prediction is also pretty solid. I don't think Nigeria will concede. So yeah, maybe I don't think Madagascar will score against Nigeria. So I think it'll either be a 0-0 or a 2-0 or something like that. So I don't think Madagascar will score, even though I have put it up there in lights. But if I could go back in time and change it, I would. Anyhow, so that would put Nigeria through 9 points. Madagascar will remain on 4 points, and it all depends on what's going on in this one. I think Guinea could squeeze in there if they were to beat Burundi heavily. So let's take a look at these two. They played each other 3 times in all competitions. Guinea winning 1 of them, and there's been 2 draws between them. The bookmakers have Guinea 8-11 favourites. Burundi 15-4. The draw is 13-5. Purple Haze is going with a 1-1 draw. I am going with a 1-1 draw as well. I'm sitting on the fence on this one. I don't think Guinea have showed up. I think Burundi are just happy getting what they can get. And that would be a big of an upset because Guinea did start the tournament and was one of the favourites for this group, 16-1 originally. And they're falling like a stone right here, right now. So that would wrap up Group B. The next time you see these nations in glory will be the recap, and that will be in a few days' time. I don't know. We look at the start of the week, maybe Tuesday, something. I don't know. Once all these games have wrapped up, in fact, Wednesday we'll be doing the last 16 for the Africa Cup of Nations. Obviously, between now and then, we still got the other groups to go through. We'll be going through groups C and D tomorrow, then E and F on Sunday, my time. So make sure you stick around for that. And speaking of sticking around, we are saving the other. This is it. We're just doing A and B today. Two groups today. 2 groups tomorrow. 2 groups the next day, and then we'll probably have a day gap. There might be some semi-finals for the other tournaments, the Copa America and the Gold Cup, to get in place between then. So yeah, a lot to do. But anyway, just to let you know, if you've not seen this content before, just a little bit of a recap. The guys on Twitch know the drill. They probably could say it themselves. But over in the month of September and beyond, I'll be live predicting Premier League and Championship football over on YouTube, so you can join me if you like the kind of prediction style show. Join me over there. Kick-off the times for those shows yet to be determined. It will all depend on whenever stuff suits me, because I don't know. It'll probably fluctuate a little bit. So those 2 live shows will be on YouTube. Also pre-recorded Bundesliga, La Liga, and Serie A. If you want to become Patreon members, boys and girls, I am still looking for patrons. Wide open for those bad boys. And if you do decide to go that, and if one of the reasons for that is predictions, you'll get access to 6 different videos for League 1, League 2 out in England, the Scottish Premiership, the top division out in France, top division out in Holland, and the top division out in Portugal. If you want details for that, just get to the link for the Patreon. I'll show you it in just a second. And right here, right now on Twitch, as we edge towards the end of June, we've been here for the majority of June. We've been predicting the Gold Cup, the Copa America, and of course, right here, right now, the Africa Cup of Nations, boys and girls. And here are those links for you. So if you want to scribble them down, get your pen and pad out, or just take a snapshot, whatever you want to do, just hop over there and get involved. Get involved with the channel. It's a community channel. We love you. I love you. I love all of you. But anyway, my friends, that is pretty much all I've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you do, smash the subscribe. Make sure you head over to Twitch, smash the follow over there as well, because we're going to be doing a lot of live shows on Twitch as well into the new season domestically. I'll be watching my beloved Blackburn Rovers live. You can see me crying, or you can see me cheering, or you can see me ripping my hair out. It'll be I did one of those shows. It was a test run back end of April. It was fun. It was good fun. A lot of stats and stuff flying on behind me here, and then I'll be watching the game. So it is good fun, and I'll be doing those pretty much every weekend. I can't do the midweek games. I'll be at work, but I'll be doing the Saturday games. So anyway, that's all I've got for you. Yeah, African Cup of Nations is hotting up. A couple more videos in the group stages to come tomorrow and Sunday. And also, we still got the very, very lively Copa America and the very lively Gold Cup to get stuck into as well. So those tournaments are bubbling just nicely. We've got the rest of the quarterfinals, the Copa America, to do over the weekend. I think we might be back for Sunday or Monday for that. So there might be a double show Sunday. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Much to do. To see you all again. Thumbs up, subscribe, and again, thanks for those on Twitch watching. Ciao for now. If you're looking for some more great African Cup of Nations coverage, why don't you join me for one of my live sessions over on Twitch? Details for that sucker in the description down below.